So my favourite was the puppet scenes, especially the birthday scene, because I remember I really wanted to get another shot of it, and the tide was coming in quite fast, and you were like, oh, my feet are getting wet. But we really wanted to get it, spot on and perfect.
I think you just wanted to torture me, but that's fine. My favourite scene was the sort of climactic scene between Susie and Ray. I think particularly with their performances, when I was watching them, as we had the cameras rolling, I couldn't take my eyes off them.
No,
in a way.
It was that was
good.
The atmosphere was there on set.
Yeah. Yes. I mean that's the answer. Is yes.
First time hearing of it.
We've had such an amazing time developing Make-A-Wish. We've learnt so much, and it would be stupid not to continue that and to apply everything we've learnt into perhaps a bit more of an ambitious project for the next one, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've been incubating an idea for about a month. Now Make-A-Wish is done, though, we can put our full focus on it. With the way Make-A-Wish has been received so far, I think people will be on board with the new idea.
Hope so.
I think the only thing we can say right now is there's a hint to it at the end of Make-A-Wish. So just keep your eyes and your ears open at the end.
Both open, yes.
Oh, favourite episode. So we briefly touched on this in our cooking videos a month ago, maybe, whatever that was.
Yeah.
But maybe we should try and just come up with one favourite episode.
Okay.
But we both say it at the same time,
right.
See if it's the same thing.
Okay, see if we're in sync sort of thing. Right. 3, 2, 1. Bernie Clifton's dressing room.
Dressing room.
Right.
Devil at Christmas, yeah.
Devil at Christmas?
Yeah. And I think you can see a lot of inspiration from that in Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, you can. And Bernie Clifton, for that matter.
Oh yeah, no, I think this is Bernie Clifton meets the Devil at Christmas. If we're gonna,
this is the perfect answer. We've just given the perfect answer, basically.
There we are.
Awesome.
We're so in sync that we decided not to go in sync, to be in sync.
In sync.
And now my feet are wet because we're just in this sync.
Ooh, that's a loaded question.
Big old question, that one. Well, let's start from the writing.
Yes, right at the start. We hadn't really known each other, but we decided to, because of our shared love of Inside No.9, to do a sort of a film inspired by it. The inception of the idea was about January. I think we spent about 2 months writing the thing. It was actually the most pleasurable, easiest thing to do. Just consisted of making crap jokes, really.
Making each other laugh.
Yeah.
And then developing the characters, which was just easy.
A lot of fun. So then we had the sort of the basic idea. We had the script. It was done. And then it was finding a location. We had a living room set up, and we were going to film in May, was it? I think it was about May.
About May, yeah.
Going to do. And then we had setbacks.
Yeah.
And
too many to mention, really.
Yeah, too many.
We can make a documentary, I reckon, at some point. But
yeah, a bit,
if people want to see it,
it'd
be a very depressing documentary.
So we had to delay things, and eventually we managed to film in a studio and build the set ourselves,
which was insane.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not anything we've done before. So we spent like a week getting paint and various materials.
Yeah.
We went to Pencoy to pick up a piss-stained carpet that we had to clean and carry, and but it looks pretty good in the film, I think.
What, just the carpet?
Just the carpet. The rest is
everything
shoddy.
else. Yeah. So then we filmed over 2 days, not even 2 full days really, because of time and crew and money restraints. And then it kind of entered post-production slumber, and we weren't really happy with it. And we eventually decided that it needed something else really, and we then shot the puppet sequences in Penarth about a month ago.
Yeah, it was very recently.
Completely different film now, honestly.
Yes.
Very different. In terms of overcoming obstacles, like we said, there's so many, but I think it was just our sheer sort of and determination to get this passion project done, and to prove to people as well that it could be good and it could be completed.
Yeah, we had some people being like, oh, do you think maybe you should move on to something else or just release it already? And we just wanted to make sure we were happy with it, and I think now we are. I mean, I'm incredibly proud of it.
I'm incredibly proud that you're incredibly proud.
I'm incredibly proud that you're incredibly proud that I'm incredibly proud. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Okay, yeah, good question.
Good question.
So personally, I would say you need to find other people, friends, family, other students, whatever, that are, they've got to be passionate, they've got to be determined, and it'd be nice if they were talented as well. If you've got a core group and you're all like focused, you should do well. Another thing we had was we were in uni, so we had access to the education,
exploit all that.
Yeah, and the equipment. But yeah, definitely exploit it. Don't just make the assignments. Like obviously make the assignments and learn the things.
Yeah.
But make your own stuff. Like every weekend that you have the opportunity, make something.
Yeah.
Even if it's small, even if it's a skit or a monologue or something.
Yeah.
Film it, make it, edit it. You only learn the craft by continually doing it.
And if you're passionate enough, that will spread to other people, and then you can collaborate with obviously other departments. We reached out across the uni, and people got involved because you say, look, we're doing this thing. It's purely our individual independent project. Do you want to get involved? And if they're like-minded, like you say, they'll probably say yes. Yeah. But of course, if you don't go to uni, and that's completely all right, you can still film with anything now, as they say. They do say it, but it is true. If you've got an idea and it's not boring, do it. Absolutely do it.
And if you do make anything, I would love to see it. So yeah, send it along.
Send it to him. I'll have a look, maybe. Just
I think
it's easy.
Yeah,
moving
on. Next. No. Well, initially, this would have made it really difficult. I wanted it to be 9 minutes long.
And I wanted to kill you because of that. But yeah.
But we compromised,
yeah.
And so it's not 9 minutes long anymore.
Yeah.
But I think maybe background information was the biggest.
Yeah, it was all because it was so based on the past. There was so much trauma in that past that we had to get across. It was like finding a way to relay that information to the audience in a tight time that they would understand, and it would be interesting and not just an exposition dump.
Because initially it was voiceovers and sound effects, but it's it's a visual medium, so we needed to do it and match the aesthetic, and so we land on the puppets, the kind of VHS TV program vibe.
Yep, and the rest is history, as they say.
What inspired it? I think both massive fans of Inside No.9. I had proposed an Inside No.9 sort of episodes, 9-minute story writing exercise.
Yeah.
You
stupidly said yes.
But then when we got to writing, obviously the Inside No.9 and League Gentlemen, Psychophil, all that was already there. But then we looked a bit deeper at the sort of comedy of the 70s and 80s, Tommy Cooper,
Paul Daniels, that sort of thing.
Two Ronnies.
Yeah.
And then we sort of mashed that with kids TV that we grew up with, Sooty and Sweep, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Punch and Judy as well.
Punch and Judy that was a big one for me. As a kid, I was
domestically abused.
No, I just watched a lot of Punch and Judy and Covent Garden and By the Seaside and things. It was really nostalgic.
And Colin, you want to tell them what the inspiration for Colin was?
Yeah, sure. Colin is basically David Brent mixed with Bob Mortimer's Train guy. So kind of like this. Kill. Ciao.
Just Colin. Oh, that's a nice and easy question.
I don't know the answer.
So it's not that easy for you, I guess. So all the studio stuff we filmed on a Blackmagic 6K, which
sounds expensive.
Yeah, sounds fancy, doesn't it? I mean, that's their department, it just looks nice. And for the puppet sections, because we were filming on the beach and we wanted a kind of different aesthetic, we just used a Sony Handycam, which is what's being filmed right now.
So the Blackmagic camera, it's quite expensive. It looks really sharp.
Yeah.
And then we decided in the edit to make it look really old and grainy and like it was filmed on a potato.
Yeah, I don't think we're meant to tell them that.
Oh,
I thought that was a secret.
Cut before that.
Cut
before that. You didn't see that bit.
Good camera, bad crew.
Oh, fun
Okay.
question to finish on.
I think I'm just going to pick the sort of obvious one because it works, I guess, and that would be to have Reese as Ray and Zippo and to have Steve as Colin. I think what Reese does really well is, I mean, he has played obviously clowns, but also he has that sort of pathetic sensitivity and vulnerability to him that I think that we kind of would really
His
go in for.
characters do.
Yeah, his characters, sorry. Please don't, you know.
Don't tell him we said
tell
that.
him
Well, he said that. I didn't say it.
Anyway, what were you saying?
My version would be to switch that.
Oh, because you like to be different, right?
No, because I think that Reese, when he was in the episode Kidnap, his character's very Colin there, I think, so it could work quite well. And Steve, when he's allowed to be a bit more emotional, I think he's got that depth there. He's got such range. People will get that reference.
Okay, people.
Trust
Cool.
me.
And what about Susie?
I mean, I don't think we changed that up really.
No, can't afford it.
No, I think Sarah would love to work with those two. I mean, I'd like to direct them, but
This isn't a pitch.
oh,
We're not pitching to anyone.
Make a Wish 2.